from the city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Cubs have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Aaron Nola will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So stepping in, Justin Metz. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race. First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
3-0 now. Guys, this is a team that's just continued to gain momentum throughout the year. What have been the keys to their success?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, and that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And he fouls this one off. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Standing in, Brian Cabrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Mets on at first, nobody out. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1 is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 4th home run for him on the season as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Stepping up now, Junior Moore, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Popped him up. Franco in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, B-Roll?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Now at the plate, Will Negri. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He will give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Way outside. 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. High pop-up. Franco shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. At the plate, Fernando Alvarado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup over the inside corner. Alvarado is looking like a near lock at this point to make the All-Star game this year. He's currently the leading vote getter in the league at catcher.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Curveball locks him up. Strike three, and that's the third out. Two for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this two-run home run. Home half of the first on its way from Citizens Bank Park. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Darrell Burroughs is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Victor Caratini has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Lenny Dykstra the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder,
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Odubel Herrera waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. After the walk, a quick check on first, and he'll get back in safely. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. Dykstra aboard here at first with nobody out. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
And it's fouled away. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
That'll bring up the two-time All-Star MVP, Steve Garvey. No balls and a strike to count. None out, runners at first and second. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Three-run home run down the line in right, number 22 on the year, as the Phillies move out in front 3-2.
And he even knew he got away with one here. He was late on the pitch, barely catching up to it, but he has enough strength to muscle it off the foul pole for a homer. Cheap? No way. That's impressive.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Three runs already home here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, this team has to be hoping that Michael Franco can get some of his mojo back. I mean, this is a guy that hit over 320 last season, so it's definitely surprising to see his average where it is right now. It's still early, though, so I do think he can come out of this. He just needs to string some good games together.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He went deep last night twice. First offering on its way. There's a strike. One out, nobody on. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.